Y'all see the title, man. I'm gonna do this little video because we were supposed to do the podcast today with Sick Humor TV, but I think Sick had something to do, so we couldn't start the new podcast. But we still doing a podcast every Monday at 8 o'clock for the Players Podcast. Make sure y'all come check that out, cause that shit gonna be fire. Everybody was in there, but Sick had to do something. We was talking. We had some good chemistry up in there, so make sure y'all come check that shit out. But so y'all already know the number one thing we was talking about was Xbox, and I'm trying my best to understand what the fuck Microsoft is trying to do with the Xbox brand, because I'm clueless. I know it's a lot of people out there that's clueless too. The shit is wild. I have no idea what they're trying to do. I still don't think that they're going full third party. And what I mean by full third party, for you motherfuckers that don't understand what that means, as gamers, when we think full third party, we're thinking of something that Sega get. Sega got out of the console business. They got out of the console business and they just went third party. They have all their games on other systems, and there's nothing wrong with that. The thing that Microsoft is trying to do, they're trying to do the same thing by putting their games on all systems, but they keep putting money into these new systems that they have coming out. And we were discussing that in the little room that we had, the little chat room that we had, right? Grind My Gears was in there, and shout out to him, bro. I just that was my first time meeting dude. Good dude, real good dude. And we had a real interesting conversation about that, man. Like, gamers are really confused on what the fuck Microsoft is trying to do, and I'm one of them. I'm a Sony guy. I love my PlayStation, but I had 2 Xboxes, and I'm planning on getting a third one. But the thing is, every time I turn the Xbox in, it's because I don't have shit to play on my Xbox. It's nothing to play on the Xbox, and I don't understand Xbox fans, why y'all can't see that. Why? I was talking to Grind My Gears. Look, this shit is so simple. When you buy a TV set, you plan to look at TV programs on that motherfucker, right? Of course. When you buy a radio, you plan to listen to music on that motherfucker, right? Of course. But it seems like when you get an Xbox, this video game console, the first thing that comes to mind is fucking features. Now, I'm not finna spend no fucking $500 fucking dollars for features. I'm not doing it. Hey, the Game Pass shit, that's all cool and done, but with Grind My Gears, man, we were talking about, he was explaining, well, he was telling us that, look, I don't see what Microsoft fans are waiting on, because they keep thinking that they're going to get these big AAA games one after another as soon as they come out. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen with you putting $10 a month. That's not what they're for. We're having another discussion about the initiative. Remember the initiative? They supposed to put out a Fripple game. You know, that's past triple. Fripple. These motherfuckers, they was gonna put out a AAA game. I was like, God damn, that sound interesting. I ain't never played a AAA game. Have anybody out there played a AAA game? The closest I've seen to a AAA game is God of War. You know what I mean? But all that other shit is unnecessary. And the shit we were talking about, it made so much sense, but then at the same time it don't make sense, because we have the slightest idea of what you doing, Phil. We have the slightest idea of what the fuck you doing. I don't care what nobody say. I've had all different type of arguments with everybody. You know what I mean? And there's not one person in there that's going to tell me that Microsoft has gone full third party, because they haven't. Not in the sense that gamers think. And y'all know what I'm talking about, but other people like to use, I guess they want to use that shit to win an argument. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I tell you, if we joking around and I tell you, oh man, go ahead, kiss my ass. I don't expect you to kiss my ass for real. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop that shit, man. That's the same way this shit is, bro. Literally, yes. If you want to take in the literal term, yes. They're third party. Okay, you won that. You just need that to win an argument. But bruh, come on, man. You know goddamn well these motherfuckers are not third party unless they put all their games on all different systems. It just don't make no sense at all. And that's where the confusion come in at. And that shit is not gonna never make sense to me until either they put every single last game that they have, because they have no problem with putting this so-called Minecraft and Outer Worlds on other but if you look into that closely, man, like I said before, those deals been done with Sony and other publishers and other people like Sony and Nintendo. Those deals been done. But see, that's the thing, people keep bringing up that Minecraft, that shit. Come on, man, you know damn well that shit been done. Those deals been done. I'm talking about games like Halo. I'm talking about games like Gears. Until you see them on the Sony system, come on. But if you listen to people, they'll tell you, oh, it's coming. What the fuck are they waiting on? If you say they third party, what are they waiting on? I don't see shit that's holding them back. I don't see nothing. Because evidently, yes, the signs are leading to, hey, they're going third party. There's nothing wrong with that. But hey, what the fuck are you doing with these consoles though? That don't make no fucking sense. You think I'm finna spend $500 fucking dollars so I can pay $10 a month just for a service? Get the fuck, it doesn't make any sense. They know it don't make sense. You finna spend, they're not spending millions of dollars. They're not spending hundreds of dollars. They're not spending thousands of dollars. They're spending billions of dollars on these consoles, and it don't make sense. I'm hoping that they gonna pop out one day and be like, hey, BigMoney, guess what? This is what we did this shit for. So I can be like, oh shit, now that shit makes sense. Now it makes sense. But this shit here, this shit right here, this shit right here, it don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Can't nobody sit up and tell me that this shit makes sense. You can try to make it make sense to yourself, but you know this shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. If they're going to put all their games on other systems, okay, do it. Open the floodgates. What's holding you back? Because your main two competitors, they kicking your ass now. They're kicking your ass. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I'm just on here doing a quick video right quick, man. I ain't doing shit. Just chilling, How you doing, bro? What's up with you? But yeah, man, they kicking your two main competitors are kicking your ass, Microsoft. All you have to do, man, it's like I said, this shit ain't rocket scientists. You have a video game console. Make video games for it. What's so hard about doing that? And you got to make games where you can't get them no place else. That's why you have the system. If you're not going to do that, fuck it. Say, hey, this is our last console, and this is it. We're going full third party. All our games, expect to see our games. Expect to see Halo. Expect to see Gears. Expect to see all that shit on Sony platform, the PC, and Nintendo. told you Microsoft have went servers based and go full third party. They are done. Yeah, bruh, I'm discussing that now. But see, the thing is, you still, bruh, they still have a console out there, bruh. They still have a console out there, and they have a console coming. That's the part where it don't make sense to me. It's not gonna make sense to me at all until that console go. Because would you let's say, check this, you say they going third party, right? Check this out. Are you going to spend $500 just to get a $10 service? Because that's the only thing they offering. Everything else is on everybody else's console. That's the only thing that they offering. I don't see what else they're offering. That's not going to make me want to go buy a $500. Like, hell no, I'm not finna do that. Xbox players still have to play for online while they are keeping the console. Yeah, but still, bro, they can do they still can do that other places, bro. They can do that other places. If you can put your games on other consoles, you can do all that other shit other places. But see, check this out. Do you think they went, just realize this, Phil go to somebody in Sony and be like, hey, we want to put our games on your console. Okay, we got to think about that now, Phil. You our main fucking competitor, bruh. Like, why would we do some dumb shit like that? You want us to make you money. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, take your console. You want us to make you money while you still got a console out there that's taking away sales from our console. Take your console out of the equation, then we can talk. But you're not gonna put no console out there and then expect me to take your games. You gonna make money on my console and you got a console out there? Man, you better get this shit up out of here, bruh. They tried making PC players pay for Xbox Live. It failed badly. See, and that's the thing. But Xbox players moving to PC, it may come back to PC. That and you know what? The PC route, I think that's the only way Microsoft can go, is the PC route. But like I said, man, I don't understand what they doing. We're all confused. All you have to do, Microsoft, is unconfuse me. That's all you, unconfuse me, because I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's confused. How can you be a fan of something when, hey, I'm from Chicago. I'm a fan of the Chicago White Sox. You think I want to see the Cubs play in the motherfucking White Sox field? No, y'all got your own fucking field. How that look? I'll let y'all play a home game on my field. Get the fuck out of here. That don't make no sense. Them going full service will keep Microsoft gaming division alive. Yeah, and that's the only thing that they have. That's the only thing that they have. That's the only thing that they have. But see, that's the thing, man. Are you willing to pay $400 or $500 for a $10 service and get mediocre games? Because that's all you gonna get on there is mediocre games. That's it. That's the only fucking thing that they gonna give you on there. And some old ass games. And by the look of that, it look like they about to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like I said, the only thing that I want this shit to make sense to me, because this ain't rocket science. This shit is not rocket science. That's all I want. I just want this shit to make sense to me, Microsoft. That's it. I'm not asking for too much. And these other gamers out here, they're not asking for too. I just want this shit to make sense to me. That's it. They are giving me no value, so I'm away from it. Like, hey man, everybody that's a gamer is saying the same thing that you're saying. That's why I'm confused with the shit that they doing. Like I said, it's sure you can put your games on any fucking system that you want, but why in the fuck are you putting out consoles? Let alone not one console but two consoles. It's rumors going around that the Lockhart, they gonna cancel that, but still at this moment it look like it's going to be two consoles at this moment. I know we got this rumor going around about that, but like I said, it's 2 consoles. You know how much money they spending for those 2 consoles? Like I said, they're not spending just a couple of mil, man. They spending billions of dollars on both of those consoles. For what? For you to sell me something for $500 and I can get the games every place else, and the only fucking thing you can give me is a fucking $10 service? Man, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out of here, no, I can't do it. The only thing I want Microsoft right now is to unconfuse me, because I'm confused like a motherfucker. I'm gone. I'm all the way gone. This shit will never make sense to me. Never. This shit will never make sense to me, man. Never. I don't understand what they're doing. After that big explosion in 2013, I think that, first of all, and I'm not down in Phil. Phil is a great person. That's another thing that we discussed. Phil is a good person. He's a good person. But the thing is, when Phil came in, Phil didn't do shit but reverse everything that they was going to do. That's it. Phil didn't do shit miraculous. The only thing that he did was reverse the shit that they did do. Like, that's the only thing he did. Microsoft will never beat Sony, though PlayStation as a brand has far more love towards its Xbox ever will. Yeah, that's all day, man. Because they're doing the right thing. Like I said, this shit ain't rocket science, man. You buy TV to look at TV programs. You buy radio because you want to listen to music. You put a fucking video game console out there, you make video games for it. I'm trying to find out where the fuck is it so hard to understand that. That's the exact thing that Sony is doing. That's all they doing. They making games for their system. That's what you're supposed to do. They're not making features. They're making games. And it's another thing I discussed with them, man. I talked to numerous Xbox guys over the last, couple of months. And I told them, I said, hey, man, tell me the first 5 things. The first 5 things that's great about your Xbox. Not one of those 5 things was a game. All of them was features. Like, that shit was wild. What's up, Cyber Driver? Microsoft can't flat out say they are done with consoles. They have to gradually turn. I feel you on that. I feel you on that, fam. Damn, that's why I wish we would have did the podcast tonight. But I feel you on that. The thing is, how do you go about that though? Is this the right way to go about it, Cyber Dragon? I don't know if this is the right way to go, because what you're doing is you're confusing your fan base, and the people that's thinking about buying your system, they don't want to buy it. Because like I said, I'm not finna spend no $400 or $500 on a fucking system, and all I'm getting is, cause I can play your games any place else, and the only thing I'm gonna get is, the only thing you have to offer me is a $10 service. That's the only thing you offering me. And I know it's a way. I don't think this is the way that they do it. If they are trying to get out of the console business, Cyber Dragon, I just don't think this is the right way to do it. Because like I say, if you go ask any Xbox, I'm talking about diehard Xbox guys, I guarantee you they like you like Cyber Dragon was in the conversation we were having with Grind My Gears. Like he was in the conversation where we were befuddled. I don't even know what the fuck that word mean, but I think I don't even know what that word mean, but I'm befuddled like a motherfucker on what the fuck Microsoft is doing right now. I don't know what they doing, and that's I got a good feeling majority of gamers don't know what they doing. They don't know what they doing because the shit don't make sense. Because you put out there, hey, I want you to buy my system. I want you to buy my expensive ass system. Now, you know what? It'd be different if the system was like $200. It'd be way different. But Cyber, they have told everyone they don't care if you... Exactly! Putting out any another console, it keeps the remaining fan base in place. They hope to build the subscription service. But see, that's the thing, Cyber, when we was talking about it, they can do that. They can do that anywhere. That's just like, remember when we was, when I was talking to Grind My Gears and I, let's say if they go to Sony and be like, hey man, we want to put our games on your, and Sony saying, ho, you got a console out there. Why the fuck would I want you to make money on our, and you a competitor to me? You are one of my main competitors. You take your console out of the equation, then we can talk. Then they can be just like any other because they are no threat to Sony, but they're a threat. When you put your console out there and you keep saying that you got consoles coming, you are a threat. Now, if Microsoft goes, the main two that's going to be left, because I'm not even thinking about that streaming shit. I don't even want to talk about what the fuck Google is doing. Like, that shit is crazy. But the thing is, you can't put your games on all systems because these other systems are not going to fuck with you. Sony needs to compete with Nintendo in Japan, though. Now see, the thing about, you know what, the thing, this is my, you know, my conclusion on Japan. The thing about Japan, it seems like Japan at this moment, Rand, they're more of a, cause you ever see like a commercial about Japan? It seems like everybody in that country is on the go. They're always on the go, man. You would rarely see a Japanese person that's just sitting at home, bro. They always on the go, and I think that's why Nintendo does so well in Japan, because that is a country of gamers that like playing their games on the go. Cause this shit had switched up at one point in Japan. Americans, we're lazy as fuck. We like doing our gaming at home. Now sometimes we would like to do, you know, I wouldn't mind gaming on the go every night, but to have a good home experience, that's at home. I want to keep that at home. You know what I mean? I just want to keep that shit at home. But yeah, man, I was just doing this quick video, man, because like I said, like we were having that conversation, Cyber Dragon, man, I'm so fucking confused with what Microsoft is doing. I don't, like, all I want them to do is unconfuse me. That's it. You said switched up. You said switched up. I'm sorry, bro. What you mean? You said switched up. Is that what that said? Baby, ain't that what that saying? You said switched up. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. I just like, I'm confused, bro. I don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. Just unconfuse me. Either you want to be third party or you don't. It's not rocket science. Oh, play on where? Oh, okay. Cause I was like, what the hell? I'm asking my girl, what that mean right there? Yeah, bro. Like, just unconfuse me. You can only go two ways in this business, man. When you were talking about Japan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you said. I get it now. I get it. My fault. Yeah, that's being old, man. I'm old. Oh, I know, I keep telling you that. You be like, motherfucker, I'm older than you. Get out of here. We old man. You know, it take us some time to catch on. But, yeah, man, that's that thing with Japan. I just think Japan is more of a, like, they always on the go, man. And I think it's going to be like that for a while, as far as Japan goes. But, like I said, all I want Microsoft to do is unconfuse me, and I'm cool. Either I don't mind buying you. Now, if you gonna sell me Gears on PlayStation, I love Gears. I buy it. But you think Sony gonna go for that shit? Take that motherfucking console out of the equation. Once you take that out of the equation, then you can unconfuse people. But see, I think they didn't realize that. About to hit double knuckle in July. Hey man, when is your oh, don't tell me now. Because mine's coming up too. Mine's coming up on the 30th, bruh. I'm a Leo. You know what I mean? Mine's coming up July 30th. Yeah, just unconfuse me, Microsoft. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm pretty sure a lot of gamers out there want the same thing. Either you do or you don't. You know what I mean? They have two. Oh, okay. July 25th. You right down the street from me. You know what I mean? You a Leo too. That's why we get along so good. Alright, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But yeah, man, just unconfuse me, Microsoft, man. Every time I get on here, Cyberjay, I be planning to do a 10-minute video. That motherfucker always stretch an hour. Damn, I hate doing that, bro. I be wanting to come on here and do like 2-3 minutes worth of video. My ass get to talking. I'll be here for years. But yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I just want to do that quick video, man. Microsoft, unconfuse me. That's all I want. Either you gonna do this shit or you're not. Either you gonna be third party or you're not. Either you gonna give us great games or you're not. And you're not. I think we all can agree on that. You're not giving us great games. You know what I mean? You're not giving us AAA games. You're not giving us AAA games. You ain't giving us none of that shit. And then please feel. Quit saying shit like, I'm happy about the games we didn't show. Phil, you got to stop doing that shit. I know this video, it might take 4-5 years before this video reach your ears, but you got to stop saying shit like that, man. That's clown shit, man. That's some real live clown shit. You got to stop saying shit like that. That shit is embarrassing. Like, what the fuck? You trying to tell me you went to the biggest show in gaming and you happy about not showing us the good games? Oh man, that's fucked up. It's like that Sony expect that said no one cares about back compact. Hey man, like, and that confused me too, man. Like, I don't know, man. But you know what? I don't mind backwards compatibility, man. I don't mind it, but don't make it seem like grind my gears and saying don't make it seem like it's one of the main features because they put it out there. They put that wool over our eyes, like woo, and they were so happy about that back compat shit that they forgot that, hey, where the fucking games at? Where the new games? That shit wasn't nothing. And you know, I always used to hear people like damn, what's his name? I forgot that, not Dillard, but crapping them talking about smoke and mirrors. Shit, that's a smoke in the mirror for your ass. That's mirrors and smoke. You know what I mean? They threw that shit out there and that's all people was talking about was, ooh, Microsoft, we can play the first generation Xbox games, but guess what? You ain't gonna play no later generation Xbox games. You just gonna play the first and the second. Bruh, y'all got to do better than that, man. And the real reason why I'm so upset with that, and a lot of gamers are upset, because it was great when it was a 3-legged race. And Microsoft, y'all made it a 2-legged race. Now it's just Sony and Nintendo. And you know what happened, just like with Mike Tyson, man. When you don't got no motherfucking body to fight, you get lazy. You start getting lazy, you start doing dumb shit, and that's what I don't want Sony to do, because this will happen in any company. If you don't have no competition, you don't have to spend no money. You really don't have to spend no money. You don't. And I don't want that to happen. That backwards compatibility was a time extension that you hit that right on the head. Oh, I can't wait till next week, man, when we do our podcast, bro. Hey, man, give it up to Cyber Dragon, man. That's one of the another co-host for the Players podcast. He gonna be in the podcast next week. Good dude, man. Good dude, man. Grown ass man. That's a GM for your ass. Grown ass man right there. Sony went pretty much this whole gen with no worries from, yeah, and that's bad. That's bad, bruh. That's real bad. But see, the thing is, Sony learned, bro. They was like, man, fuck that. We ain't going through that bullshit no more. This whole gen, man, you know what this remind me of? This remind me when the Walkman came out, bro. When the Walkman came out, every fucking body had one. Everybody had one, and that's how it is with the PS4. It's not a house you can walk in America and you won't see a PS4 some fucking where. This what this gen reminds me of. It was cheaper to backwards compatibility with. Yeah, it was. But see, they took that, and the Xbox fans, they ran with the shit. They ran with it, but they forgot about the new games. You know what I mean? The future. They said fuck the future, we want to fuck with the past. And they fucked it up for everybody. And we still got greatness. Sony doesn't need Microsoft for competition. Now that right there, bro, I got to agree. They need somebody. I'm not gonna say they need them, but they need somebody. Because I really do. Hey, what's up, Oz? What's up, Oz? They need somebody, bro. They need, because I'm telling you, you ever heard that thing that's lonely at the top? If you don't have nobody to challenge you, bro, you get lazy. You know what I'm saying? You get lazy and you do the fuck ever. Now Nintendo, they good, but I'm just saying, man, I don't want Sony to get lazy, man. And any company out there, no matter how great Sony of a company they is, if you don't have to spend money, man, they won't spend money. Trust me. If they don't have to do it, they won't do it. Their competition now, I'm afraid, will be Google. Nah, you ain't got to worry about Google for a minute, bruh. Trust me. You ain't got to worry about Google for a minute. That streaming shit is not flying nowhere. You don't see nobody talking about it. You don't see nobody talking about they want that shit. That shit is going to be a thud dud. That shit gonna be on arrival. I can't wait to see the first 6 months of that shit. They can't afford to screw things up. Who you talking about? Cyberjack? You talking about Google? Cause you know what? Google, they got the money, bro. They got the money. They can stick around. Even Google know that this is gonna be man. You talking about skating up a fucking icy hill, up mountain? Ooh wee! But they're not gonna see no type. They're not gonna see no return on their investment for at least a good 6-7 years, bro. They know they want streaming to be the future, but whew, man, I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna be hard, man. They're not gonna see no money off of their investment for a long fucking time. They have an uphill battle for their asses. That's why I always say I really wish they would just did a console. It didn't have to be no super powerful shit. Just start off small, man. Start off small. Sony as a company depends on PlayStation's success. They feel they will be shy of bankruptcy. Well, you know what? Remember back in 2012? Remember those rumors that was going around about, it was a lot of analysts out there saying that Microsoft was going to, not Microsoft, but Sony was going to go, they was going to go bankrupt. And the thing was, the thing that put them in bankruptcy is the same thing that took them out of bankruptcy. That's why I'm so amazed at what the PlayStation, everybody in Sony, they need to be going to the gaming division of Sony and shaking everybody's in, because they saved a lot of people jobs, man. They saved a lot of people jobs. Because the same thing that put them in bankruptcy, the PS3 put them in well, close to bankruptcy, and the PS4 brought them back. And that you can that's so amazing, because y'all have to remember, wait a minute, Sony had to sell a lot of things. Yeah, they sold a lot of buildings They sold a lot of buildings, man. They was doing kind of bad. They weren't super broke, but it was heading towards there. And the crazy thing about that is, man, when you take a big conglomerate like Sony, they have all these different departments, right? And you have one department pull you out of bankruptcy. They make tons and tons of money off of the PlayStation 4. And the only thing that they did was put out games. That was it. That's why I don't see why this shit is so hard for Microsoft, man. I don't understand it. That's why we don't see Sony phones. Yeah, it was about over. They was selling everything, bro. They was getting up out of here, man. It was getting close, man. It was getting real close. But the PlayStation 4, man, they came back and they brought the whole company back. The whole company. Hey, man, I was planning on doing like 10 minutes, y'all. So I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all gonna have me on here for hours, man. Y'all gonna have me on here for hours trying to get that Spider-Man IP is. Ooh, say it again, Cyber Dragon. Oh my God, man, that's why I say the people that's within the gaming section of Sony, man, they need raises. They need everything. You need to put them in charge of the whole fucking company. Cause man, y'all got remember, it's a lot of people out there that don't know Sony own a lot of shit. Sony is into music, movies. They into a lot of shit, man. They into a lot of shit, man. They made a lot of great business moves, man. A lot of great business moves. I'm scared to see gaming without Sony. Yeah, that would be the day. That would be the day, man. That would be so scary. That would be so scary. Later, everyone. Night, BigMoney. Alright, bro. I'm finna get up out of here, too. Alright, man. Thank y'all for stopping by, bro. I was gonna do a quick little thing. Ozzy, I'm about to hit you up in a minute, bro. I'm about to jump up off here. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute. God Cold, man. Thanks for stopping through, bro. I'm about to get up out of here. But yeah, I was trying to do a little 10-minute video, but y'all always do this shit. Tell me somebody come in here and I'll be on this motherfucker for about 50 hours. But man, I love y'all, man. I'm up out of here, bro. All right.